The first thing that I really liked about the English language course was just the fact when I came here I felt a lot more comfortable. There was so much help available, just even when we started. There were so many resources and there were so many places to go for books and just emailing teachers and stuff like that was really useful.
Yeah, I really, the library's so good here. Like, there's always, like, the laptop system, so if there's not a computer available, that's really good. And another thing I really liked about the course was the Mandarin that we taught in language learning and teaching. That was really good because it gave us like a perspective on how people would feel learning English, and it made me learn know parts of English better as well.
Yeah, I think as well with the Mandarin, because some of our classes are mixed, some of them are just English language students and some are like applied languages as a whole. It was nice to see like how other classmates learn in other lessons, like some people did Spanish and linguistics and other areas like that, and it was just really nice to just see how they would learn and like get the perspective from them. As well with the library, like it's so good, it's open 24 hours, it's really great, the staff is so helpful, because I still get lost, I still don't know where I'm going a year later, so it's really good and everyone is really, really helpful. And if you have a set time that you like to work, I like working at night, I find it a lot easier. It's just, there's so much available to you, which is great. I feel like Portsmouth Uni as well, just location-wise is really great. The clubs are literally down the street, 2-minute walk, and the kebab shops are also 2 minutes down the street.
The seaside as well helps. Like, I feel like it's nice to sometimes just go to the beach, like do some work there maybe, like just to clear your head, and like it's quite relaxing there. And you obviously don't get that at any university.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And Portsmouth is such a student-friendly city.
Actually is, yeah. The locals as well are really, really lovely a lot of the time. There have been like either nights out or something, or I've been lost, and the locals have been so sweet. So
it's a really nice place to study.
Absolutely. It's very touristy as well in a sense. Like it's not overpriced touristy, but there is stuff to do, especially during like your first term. Go have a wander. I think that's the best things to just go exploring and see.
I was surprised at how cheap everything was as well, because I thought down south it's going to be quite expensive.
Yeah.
But it was actually not that bad, like price-wise.
Yeah, and I mean as well with like touristy places as well, you can really bump up the price and get away with it. But they're really good like places in general.
Another thing I liked about the course was starting language research, because I feel like that's really helped us for our dissertation, like having to do presentations, things like that. That's really not just for our degree, but also for our future careers.
Yeah, that's so true. I think it just, like, there are so many skills involved, like just presenting, collecting data. It was really great as well. We had tutorials in the middle to see if we were on the right track. There was like a lot of support there, and just things like teamwork and just like basic skills that really help you in the future, I think are great.
I also like how some of the topics overlap in different units. So for example, for forensic linguistics, in language, society and mind, we learn like different cases where forensic linguistics is used, but in working with text, we actually analyse texts, which have been used, but it's not the cases, it's the actual texts themselves. Yeah. Which I like. I like just like learning different aspects of like similar things, just so just to get a wider range of knowledge.
Yeah, that reminds me as well. A lot of the time, especially in your first term, you're getting used to like where you're living, and as well as the course, there are so many things you're also trying to deal with and get used to. A lot of things, because they overlap in different courses, if you don't get something in the first term, it's likely to come up again. So you don't need to worry too much in the first term if you don't really understand something, or if you're a bit worried about it, because it will likely come up maybe like once or twice again, and then you can tackle it later when you're more settled.
Yeah, definitely eases you in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like highlights from the year, I think SLR definitely, starting language research has definitely been, because it was such a short time space as well, so it was definitely useful to see how much you could do in a certain amount of time without getting too stressed. I think assignment-wise, in all honesty, there are workloads where you have like a few weeks where you don't really have anything to do, like I found, and then you have weeks where you have everything to do.
It definitely teaches you about planning
and organisation and like balancing your time. and also not getting too stressed.
Yeah.
I've really loved this year, but it has been like
Yeah.
stressful settling in.
Yeah, I would say my highlight was definitely the Mandarin because I would never have that opportunity. I've never done anything like that before. It was so unique, and I feel like that's just helped me sort of like have respect for people that are learning English because
Absolutely.
it's so hard.
It's so
Like,
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I feel like as well Mandarin isn't a typical language that you'd want to
No.
learn. Like secondary schools don't usually
Yeah.
like offer it, so you don't even think about it until
yeah.
you're there. So yeah, it was really useful. I actually really liked as well Language Society in Mind. It
Yeah.
wasn't like working with text was very analytical, which was great and like skill based and really useful. But like Language Society in Mind really looked at like the detail and like the social aspect of it, which I really liked and just covered.
Yeah,
So,
there's definitely something for everyone here.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
if you're really like analysing text, there'll be a unit for you. If you really like more of the theories of English, there's a unit for you.
Absolutely. I feel like first year as well, because you have to obviously cover like the basic groundworks. There will be modules you love and modules that you
Yeah.
hate, but it's great. The modules that you love, you'll know exactly what to do for next year.
Yeah.
So like do all of them and stick it out.